color, talking to Celina Smith, who plays Annie, and Nicole Scherzinger, who plays Grace Farrell in NBC's live musical, Annie. Hi, Selena. Hi, Nicole. It's so
Hi,
great to meet you both.
nice to meet you too.
Lovely to
How
meet
are you doing today?
I was doing great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
She looks gorgeous.
Thank you. Selena, how does it feel to get picked for Annie in the worldwide search for a title role?
I mean, coming out of the whole like COVID, well, not really coming out of it, like coming out of it, like sort of like musical and TV and film wise, coming into that, like any live, like going from like no, like nothing really happening, like TV or like, musical wise to like jumping straight into any live, it's oh my gosh, it's such a blessing. I mean, like it's nothing that I ever thought would happen. Like it was totally unexpected. But it's oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be able to work with Miss Nicole and Mr. Harry and Mr. Titus, everybody, it's such a blessing. I'm so excited for you guys to see it on December 2nd.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the pandemic has like caused a lot of things to go down. Like you weren't allowed to interact with people. So now
Yeah.
you're doing things live and now you get to do it with a bunch of people and like you kind of make like new friends along the way. It's like really
Yeah,
fun.
it is.
Nicole, how does it feel to be back on stage, but this time doing a musical?
Whew. Just like Selena was saying, having it's not been very active, right, for film and TV and theater the past few years, right? So it's full on game on, coming here to New York and rehearsing, 12 hours a day, blisters on the feet, in the grind. It's like no joke. And we're working with the best of the best of the best. So it's awesome. And it's very inspiring for me to work with this unbelievable cast. I mean, Selena is our Annie for a reason. Wait till you see it. She blows me away every day. I look at her in awe. It's just a God-given talent that she has. So, and the rest of the cast is awesome. Everybody. It's just doesn't get any better.
I know, and I know like at least it's way better than just like staying home and watching TV and just like sitting on the couch and just like now you get to do fun stuff and like interact with people. And
Yeah, and
yeah.
it's theater, a lot of people don't realize this is where I grew up, was the stage. I love musical theater. We had to educate Annie yesterday because the boys were doing my Don't You dance, and she was like, "You sing that song?" I was like, "Girl."
Oh my gosh.
But this is way different. But this is actually my home, so it's good to return home, but it's a completely different beast with the cameras and bringing it to everybody's homes.
Such a new experience, right? I mean, it's one thing to do to play like just like to the audience, but with cameras, like that's a whole different aspect of everything. So it's gonna be so good. You're gonna be blown away, trust me.
Oh, I believe I will. Like it's always fun when you do something that you really like, then it doesn't really feel like a job to do or anything. It just feels like fun.
It's a blessing, like Selena says.
To both of you, what was the funnest part on being at stage together?
I think I'm gonna like. For me, it was. I think I'm gonna like it here. I mean, like everything that happens in that number. I'm not gonna say anything because I want you to be surprised. But everything that happens in that number, you're probably gonna. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. I mean, there's like a bunch of flips and a bunch of kicks and a bunch of quick changes. So, so I'm so excited. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Well, that's just my favorite number. Like me, but
I love watching Selena and her Super Kids Army, all the other orphans. I
Super
love
Kids Army.
like y'all are from another planet. I'm serious. Yo, at the table reading the first day, Anjali, I was like, they were all off book. They were on it. I was like, you guys are like superheroes, super kids. I'm just really impressed. I'm impressed by everybody. I learned from everyone on set, but the kids are really, they're just so, they have so much strength behind them. It's awesome.
That seems so awesome. Thank you so much for your time and letting me interview you. Don't forget to catch Annie live on NBC December 2nd. Bye. Thank you so much. This is Anjali from the Nerds of Color talking to Titus Burgess, who plays Rooster in NBC's live musical, Annie. Hi, Titus. It's so great to meet you.
It's lovely to meet you too, Anjali.
With Annie being Annie live, how does it feel to be on stage live during a nationally televised musical?
Well, this is my first time and I haven't done it yet, so I can't really answer that.
First times are always scary.
Yes, I agree. They can be very, very scary, but we've been rehearsing, and I think by December 2nd, we will be confident enough to present it to you guys, but we are so excited for you to see what we've cooked up.
And I am so prepared to see it.
Good.
You've been on Broadway. How is Annie different from the ones you have been a part of?
Well, I mean, the sort of short answer is, there's cameras and there's commercial breaks, and we don't have that when we're doing Broadway shows. So we can't stop. And unlike Broadway, where you do it night after night and night, we only have one chance to get this right. So that's, kind of the big difference.
Yeah, it's like you have breaks, and then for live, you have to do it all in one act. And then it's just like, okay, remember this and this. And so it's crazy.
It is crazy. It's gonna be.
What was your favorite song to perform for Annie?
Well, I'm technically kind of only in like 2 songs ish, but my favorite song from Annie is "You're Never Fully Dressed Without a Smile."
Really? One of my favorites is Tomorrow.
Oh yes, that's and you are going to love her rendition.
I will. I'm so happy to be able to see it. You've known for playing the protagonist, but with Rooster, he's kind of mean. How did you prepare for this role? Did you take any inspiration from the original Rooster for your role?
The answer is no, honestly. I just sort of went to rehearsal and saw who I was with, and thought about what it would be like in that era. He's just sort of out of jail, and but Rooster's very smart and very conniving, as some people would call him. And so I just sort of let the music and the text sort of guide me to the sort of sinisterness of it all. So we'll see what comes out.
Just to kind of go with the flow.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for your time and letting me interview. Talking to the talented Megan Hilty, who plays Lily St. Regis, and the amazing Harry Connick Jr., who plays Daddy Warbucks and NBC's live musical, Annie. Hi, guys. It's so great to meet both of you.
Hi. Good to meet you.
Both of you are legends. Both have performed on and off stage and Broadway. How does it feel to bring the stage live on national television?
What do you think, Megan?
I'm always so grateful to be a part of any production that brings musical theater and a slice of Broadway to people's living rooms or to their computers, wherever they're watching it. I love that. I love that that these musicals have been so ingrained in society now. It's Broadway isn't just for people who go to New York. It's in your living room, and that's what I love about these musicals.
Me too. I think it's an amazing thing that people who may not get a chance to go to Broadway get to see these performances in a way that's it's got all of the similarities of a Broadway show, but it's slightly different too, because it's being performed for television. So they see like a almost like a hyped up version of it in a way, or that you can do things on television that you can't do on stage. So it's a really cool mix, and I'm thrilled that it's coming to the entire population.
Yeah, like when I see people on stage and they do like these crazy things, like maybe like I don't know, like their singing skills. I think singing skills from like everybody that I've seen before, I think it is really cool, and I'm like, wow, if they can do that, maybe I can do that too. And so it really inspires me.
Do you sing at all?
I do sing. I do take singing lessons, but I haven't sang anywhere like in public.
Well, we're gonna be watching for you. We you know, we're gonna be sharing the stage with you one day.
I'll make sure that I get front row tickets to Annie Live. I cannot wait to see it. Harry, now clearly you have a full head of hair. How was it wearing a bald cap and seeing yourself like that?
It was a little different. I was actually fascinated with how it's done. My good friend Cass does my hair and makeup. She's been doing it for a long time. And when Annie came around, I said, what do you think? She goes, no problem. And I was like, well, how do you do it? She goes, you'll see. And she puts this stuff on my hair that it makes it like concrete, really. And then she puts this cap on and all of this like certain kind of solvents that sort of blend the material into your skin. You can't, it's unbelievable, really. And when I have it on, I really kind of feel like Daddy Warbucks. And when I put my costume on, it's like, wow, this is really cool. And I don't really feel like myself, you know, which is as an actor, it's a big part of the transformation process. So it was a little intimidating at first, but I think it really works for who I'm playing.
Yeah, like sometimes in some movies, the characters will be bald. I'm like, hey, how come they have a full head of hair? And then like in the show, they're bald. And I'm just like, how did they do that?
That's right. It's really amazing what some of these talented people can do.
Okay, guys, this is a pop quiz. Who can sing the entire chorus of Tomorrow?
Well, probably me and Megan can, but I'm not singing when she's around. Megan will tear it up any hour of the day. It's too early for me.
I'm still learning it. I'm new.
I can't wait to see you guys sing it on Annie Live. Thank you so much for your time and letting me interview you both. Don't forget to catch Annie Live on NBC December 2nd. Bye. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. You did a great job. You're a talented journalist.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Pop culture with a different perspective. Watch it on your screen, hit play, so check this.